Hey, it's JeffPulver. We're sitting here, we're standing here actually in the city streets. Where are we?
Zichron Yaakov.
Zichron Yaakov.
Yeah, something like this.
Well, something like that. We're here actually in Israel on a rather hot day. It's probably about 35 centigrade outside. For those of you in Fahrenheit, it's, I don't know, close to 100, I suppose.
Yeah.
Probably close to about approximately 80-90% humidity. Anyway, I was talking to someone about, of all things, photography. This guy is a professional photographer, but you probably don't appreciate that switch I just did. Anyway, so tell me about Lightroom. What are your impressions about it?
Okay, Lightroom basically is like, back then we used to have the film, and when you take a picture of the
What's film? Is that like the memory card thing I have now?
Something like this. Today is the memory card, yeah. So you have the film, and when you want to develop the film, you go to the darkroom. Darkroom, you develop the film, and then you have the picture. Today you have a RAW. RAW is basically a digital film for today, and when you want to develop it, you go to.
That's RAW as in R-A-W?
Yeah.
Is that sushi or tempura?
It's a sushi. It's digital sushi. Yeah, something like
digital
this.
Sushi. Okay, so RAW is my digital sushi.
Yeah.
And before I actually eat it, I have to put it to this process?
Yeah, it's a sushi man that are going to develop it and make it ready.
Now, are you the digital sushi guy? Is that you?
No, not that there's extremely professional sushi man, but I'm in the middle of the going all the way up.
So do you before your sushi cook? That's what I want to know.
No, I like it raw.
Okay, so it's getting back to RAW. So all right, so RAW is also not only is this for sushi, but it's a format for photography.
Yeah, it's a format for photography because you get in the picture in the natural scene. You say to the camera, don't do anything else. Don't process the picture. Don't process nothing, and I'm going to process it in the Lightroom. Lightroom is the dark room. That today the Lightroom.
The Lightroom is the dark room. Is no longer dark.
No, it's no longer dark unless you
turn the lights off when you're using it. Okay.
So it's dark.
So it's a dark Lightroom, and this is software or hardware?
It's a software. It's a software from Adobe.
Adobe is what? A company?
Adobe is a company for all the graphic and.
They flash things, don't they?
Yeah, they flash.
But how can you have a flash? Why is it a dark room? A Lightroom? It's a flash room. What's up with that?
Flash room depends how you look at it. If you look at it on the way from the computer, it's light. If you're going to look at it on the way from the room, you need to take the lights off. So do you eat your sushi in the dark? Yeah, I prefer it in the dark.
And do you prefer watching flash videos when you do that?
Yeah. It's much nicer to eat it like this because you don't pay attention to what you eat.
Alright, so if someone wants to learn more about RAW, that's a format, that's Canon, the cameras have RAW format?
Everybody has.
My Nikon camera does?
Nikon, Pentax, Sigma.
No, but the RAW formats are differently actually, sort of like fish from different oceans, right?
Yeah, it's not like in each camera it's named different.
But and the software application Lightroom from Adobe, it recognizes different formats?
Yeah, it's recognized everybody else.
And what is the advantage of shooting in RAW than shooting in JPEG?
Because if you're shooting on RAW, it's like you took the picture, and then when you're going back home, you say, oh, I didn't took it right, so I need to correct the aperture, I need to get the exposure. So I'm going back home and correct the exposure. It's like I'm taking the picture right away again.
And you have better control in the RAW format than you do in JPEG?
You have 100% control on the camera.
100%?
On the picture.
Really?
Okay, 90%.
Okay. Now, okay, so what is your name?
Meir Pinto.
Meir Pinto?
Yeah.
And you're known as the digital sushi man?
Well, now I know it's digital sushi man.
The digital sushi man, Meir Pinto. All right, we're live on the streets of, where are we again?
In Zichron Yaakov.
And where's that? It's near Haifa, north of Tel Aviv.
It's close to Haifa.
Close to Haifa.
Much closer to Haifa.
And this is JeffPulver, and you just never know what you're going to learn on the streets anywhere you are in the world. And take the advice of this digital sushi man and shoot in RAW format.